Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Steve Forman, and on behalf of the City of Hope and everyone here who first embraced you when you first came to us for care, I'd like to welcome all of you to the 44th Annual BMT Reunion Celebration of Life. What we ordinarily would be doing on this day would be to be gathering under a large tent, an inclusive tent. Patients, families, physicians, nurses, researchers, and administrative leaders. A day of joy, jubilation, hope, gratitude, and reflection, and of course, memory. But in a year that's affected all of us, it also has affected how we celebrate. We had to postpone the reunion this year that ordinarily would come during Nurses Week and on the eve of Mother's Day. But what did not change, what has not changed, was that care continued, research continued, transplants were performed, even under the threat of viruses and fires, with flames and smoke visible from our campus. So in these challenging times, there's often inspiration, which led us to design for you a virtual transplant reunion, a day that I hope will be both meaningful and memorable, symbolizing that we are undaunted in our efforts to help all who come to us for care. So on behalf of the thousands of people who consider it a privilege to work here at City of Hope, to make transplants possible and successful, we welcome all of you to this unique and hopefully very memorable transplant reunion for all of you. Welcome. As many of you know, each year we inaugurate the transplant reunion with a very special moment. One of our transplant patients meets their unrelated donor, a person they've never met. This year is no exception. Joseph Montañez is an 8-year-old boy who had a very advanced leukemia when he came to the City of Hope and got care from Dr. Nicole Karras. He underwent transplant 15 months ago on June 21st, 2019. Joseph's donor, Vanessa Flores, registered as a donor 18 years before his transplant, and they are sharing their first meeting together with you today. So even in this virtual world, we can bring people together, and we're proud to be part of this moment.
My name is Vanessa Flores, currently living in Santa Teresa, New Mexico, which we're borderland to Texas. We have 3 kids. And I have my oldest son, Nathan. He is currently in the military and living in Japan. Not having him home has been a change for us. You know, that mother and son bond is very, very strong. It's been hard to be away from Nathan. I worked for a bank and they were having a blood drive. Be the Match was there. They just swabbed us. We got our pizza, got to go to the break room and eat it. And that was it. I practically did not remember that till like 19 years later when I got that call. It was March 11th of 2019. You've been a match to somebody. I don't even think I knew what I did. You know what? I had committed myself to then. I now realize that, I was a match to a cancer patient with leukemia going through radiation and chemo, and I was really their last chance. I remember that's what she said to me. I know her question, and I was really excited about it, I donated on really June 11th, and I think it happened a week after. My son right away said, I'm going. He was really proud. I think, I don't feel myself like a hero, but I think after the fact, after I donated, that's when I've been considering more the impact. Really proud for what I was doing. Right now, I'm very emotional. I actually, I can't wait to meet him. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, I wish I could give him a hug.
I'm Philip. This is my wife, Ashley, our son, Joseph. We're from Bakersfield, California. We had this little guy right here. And ever since then, just,
started our family. How old are you?
I'm 7.
How many days do you birthday?
My favorite movie is Godzilla.
It started off with him having stomach issues, and we took him to the hospital, and once they came back with the test results, that's when we got the shock of our life and found out that he was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia.
Life just started for us, and then it seemed to be almost over in an instant.
The way a child being sick is just a horrible feeling. They told us about him needing a bone marrow transplant because it was a little still aggressive inside of his bones. By the time we had our first consultation in City of Hope, we didn't even need to have any of our family members because we found a donor right away on the first time that we went, and it was mind-blowing. We were completely shocked.
When is your second birthday? When did you get your transplant? What day?
June 21st.
One nurse would always call him Godzilla.
They're my girlfriends.
We don't know anything about the donor. A woman,
I
right?
believe they told us that she was a woman. That's all we know, is that she's a woman, and crazy because she had no idea who she was saving, and it turned out to be our son, and it's just been a blessing being able to meet us and share our son with us, because we accept her into our family as one of us, and there's nothing we can say to her other than thank you for being you and for doing what you have done.
There's no way we can ever show how thankful we are.
Hello.
Hi.
Joseph.
It is so nice to meet you.
Same here. How are you guys doing?
I cannot thank you enough for what you have done for my family.
Oh, thank you. How are you doing, Joseph?
I'm doing good.
How old are you?
I'm 7.
I've been thinking a lot about you, Joseph, and your health, and I'm so grateful to have been selected.
Thank you.
No, thank you. He's doing awesome, and we appreciate you, and welcome to our family.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy. After the transplant, his hair got so curly, and his eyes lightened up so much, and it was so. I wondered if you had curly hair, and I was like,
I do. Actually, my hair is kinky curly. This is like a really good straightener that I have, but my hair is really curly.
Oh, yeah.
Vanessa's the one that gave it to you.
Oh, thank you for giving me the good blood.
How did you start with the bone marrow donation? Was that random for you, or?
It was 18 years ago. Yeah, 19 obviously now. This is 2001. Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
I want to tell you, Ashley, that through all this year, I've had you on my mind the most, because I can imagine how hard that was, as a parent, as, mom and dad. I really had you in my prayers.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm so grateful to you. I had no idea that it was that long ago that you had got swabbed. And then for you to still 18, 19 years later be able and willing to donate, and have no idea. If I could, I would love to give you a hug.
I really want to tell Joseph that he's the hero here. He's the one that's gone through it all.
Get all shy. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Every day is a blessing.
Yeah.
Just thank you again.
You want to meet Vanessa, Lauren? Hi.
Here is Ruby.
This is Tyler, Joseph's
Hi, Tyler.
cousin. Joseph's Uncle Juan, Uncle Lauren.
That's my husband.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
Joseph.
Oh, hold on. My sister's
She does.
coming.
Hi, Vanessa. I've been waiting for this because there's no words that I can express to you on how grateful and blessed that we are for you to do this for him. Joseph is my heart. He's my godson, and there's nothing that I wouldn't do for him. The journey that Joseph has gone through, it's just a blessing.
So I would do it all over again.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to look for words that you could understand Joseph, and just wanted to let you know when it rains, look for those rainbows, and when it's dark, look for the stars. Don't let anything bring you down, shine in life and do it whatever you want in life, no matter what. Nobody tells you there's no limits, so live life to your fullest, and we hope to meet you soon in person and be part of that. Witness your life.
Definitely. We got to make Vanessa a cake, guys.
She's an angel.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
We'll see you soon, Joseph.
See you soon.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Thank you so much.
Nice
bless.
meeting you. God bless
God
you.
bless you guys.
God bless you.
There are a number of other traditions that make our reunion so joyous. And one of them is when someone from the Los Angeles Dodgers helps us celebrate your success by their own welcome and then throwing out a baseball. Another is listening to Shawn Kent share his unique brand of comedy with all of you, sometimes even at my expense. And of course, there are the Marrowettes, joined by everyone's favorite song and dance man, Dr. Anthony Stein, to entertain us. So I'm very honored to introduce the manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Mr. Dave Roberts.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dave Roberts, and I'm the manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers. On this special day, the 44th anniversary of the City of Hope Transplant Program, I wanted to send my best wishes to all of you, including patients, donors, your families, your doctors, nurses, and all the staff at the hospital who create miracles every single day. We know what a challenging time this has been for all of you, but we are grateful for all that you do at City of Hope to care for people and do the research that will improve the outcomes for everyone. I know there are many Dodger fans out there at City of Hope, and hope that we do in the ball field helps everybody, including patients getting well and doctors and scientists doing their work to help all of us. I know that at each reunion, there's always an opening pitch thrown by a Dodger legend or one of the players or maybe even the manager to Dr. Foreman on the stage. So this year, I'm gonna throw a ball all the way from Dodger Stadium to the campus at City of Hope, where you usually gather for the transplant reunion, and hope that Dr. Foreman catches it. I'll be watching. So again, congratulations to all of you, and a big thank you for all your fans here at the stadium. When we take the field, we're gonna be playing for all of you, and hopefully this is the year that we can bring you and all of Los Angeles a World Series trophy. Are you ready, Dr. Foreman?
Hey, Shawn.
Shawn, pick up the ball. People need you to inspire them. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and just say something.
Have you seen Dr. Foreman anywhere?
Shawn, we're in Austin, Texas. Steve Foreman is not here.
There he is. And yes, I know Steve Foreman is not here. That's why I said Dr. Foreman, as in D-O-G-T-O-R Foreman, Dr. Foreman. See, he's even got the LA Dodgers hat, which might look like an Adidas hat with LA tape to it, but it's not.
Shawn, people need some inspiring words. Come on.
Okay, I'll say something, even though I haven't been out of bed since the moment I learned the reunion was canceled. I guess what I would say to everyone is that the reunion is not a place, and City of Hope is not a place. It's more a feeling. a feeling we take with us 365 days a year when we need inspiration or we're feeling down. And just because we're having to do everything on Zoom this year doesn't mean we can't still have that feeling. And I love you guys all so much, and I'm going to see you guys all next year for sure, or as soon as we get a cure for COVID or a vaccine or whatever they need. So just keep that feeling in your heart and know that very soon we'll all be together again. And I miss you guys all, and I love you guys all so much. And Dr. Foreman, I can't wait for you to lean close, hug me, and whisper in my ear once more. Do you want to see the Dodgers? Here, catch. Aww.
Hey, reunion day, raise your hands and shout, hooray, survivors in the house. 5 years to 100 days, everyone deserves some praise, let's all celebrate. Chemo crushers, stem cell warriors, look at all that you've accomplished. Perseverance and resilience, you have made it through. So raise your glass to our patients, past, present, future, all our underdogs. We will never be anything but proud. The road you conquered, we're so amazed by you. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Hey, we should say it's such an honor to share this day, what we're all about. We're here through thick and thin, celebrating all your wins, fathers, there's no doubt. Chemo crushers, stem cell warriors, even when it wasn't easy. Ups and downs and countless setbacks, you keep standing strong. So raise your glass to our patients, past, present, future, all our underdogs. We will never be anything but proud. The road you conquered, we're so amazed by you. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to our patients. Happy birthday to you. So raise your glass to our patients, past, present, future, all our underdogs. We will never be anything but proud. For all you conquered, we're so amazed by you. So raise your glass to our patients, past, present, future, all our underdogs. We will never be anything but proud. For all you conquered, we're so amazed by you. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass for me.
All right, thank you all. So I hope all of you have enjoyed this year's virtual Transplant Reunion, and we look forward to seeing all of you in person here next year. You can be sure that we are all humbled by your courage and your trust in us, which we never, ever take for granted. As represented by the City of Hope logo showing a man, woman, and child all holding hands, we are all joined as people, helping one another regain health and returning to life free of cancer helping our transplant family grow each year. So everyone, be safe, and we'll look forward to seeing you all here at City of Hope next year.